Hello YouTube, my name is Isabella and today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite hate to love couples. And as always, Top 5 Wednesday is hosted by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes, so I'll leave a link to her channel and the Goodreads group down below. This is one of my favorite tropes, cliches, whatever you want to call it, ever. I love it. And when I was trying to come up with this list, I had a bunch of movies and TV, but I haven't read too many books, and I will be reading more because I just love this trope so much. If you view couples as spoilers, I'm going to warn you now. I will be talking about Tangled, The Mindy Project, Percy Jackson, The 100, and Pride and Prejudice. You've been warned. Thanks for watching if you have to leave, and I'm just gonna jump straight into the video. The first couple I'm gonna talk about is the couple from Tangled, which is Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. Now, they don't necessarily hate one another, they get off really on the wrong foot. He is a crook and she is super naive, but they have to band together because they both have what the other one wants. I don't think I have to talk too much about this. It's a Disney movie. It's super popular. I love them as a couple so much. They both slowly change and grow throughout the movie and kind of come together. They're such a cute couple, and they have to be one of my favorite ever Disney couples. The next couple I'm going to talk about is from the Mindy Project, and it is Mindy and Danny. The Mindy Project is a show about an OBGYN played by Mindy Kaling, who is just kind of trying to figure out life, and it's a lot about her dating life, and there are some great characters. I know that there's a bit of turmoil towards the end of it's the beginning of season 4, I think, and I'm not entirely caught up, but I'm just going to talk about their arc of how they get together and why I love it so much. He's super crass and she's kind of annoying, and they hate each other for quite a few years when working to one another. And their kind of trek to get together was just so great, really angsty, and there's always something keeping them apart. And when they got together, I really liked it. I really liked their progression as a couple with a little asterisk. And I also really like how much Mindy grows after the relationship, spoiler alert, ends. I really, really like how much she grows from her relationship with Danny. Now, I know it's a little bit different because the couples they're not together, and I don't really want them to be together anymore, but I really like the arc of their love-to-hate relationship. The next couple I'm going to talk about is an old one, but a good one for me, and it is Percy and Annabeth from Percy Jackson and Olympians series by Rick Riordan. This was probably one of my first experiences with this trope, and I spent the entire series, the entire 5-book series, going, oh my god, when are they going to get together? Especially in this first book, they do not get along. Their parents are notorious for not getting along, and they follow suit for a long time, and this first book is basically them just learning to kind of cooperate and kind of become friends. And the payoff of waiting for them to finally get their stuff together and get together was great because it took friggin' 5 books, and they're a couple that I'm just never gonna stop liking. The next couple I'm gonna talk about is from TV, and they're from The 100, and they're not technically canon yet. I hope they become canon, and it is actually Bellamy and Clarke. Now, I know there's a bit of controversy towards who Clarke should be with, and I loved Clark's and Lexa as a couple, but I also never really hated Bellamy, even though he's made a ton of mistakes. But I think Bellamy and Clarke are really well suited to one another as well. And in the first season, Bellamy sucks. He is constantly getting in the way of Clarke and what Clarke is trying to accomplish. She's honestly trying to keep everyone alive, and he just sometimes unknowingly, but other times knows that he's doing this because he's got his interests at heart. They both grow as characters, and they still make mistakes. And there was a decision that was made in season 3 especially that I was not a fan of what the writers made Bellamy do, but I think we're kind of coming back from that, and I want them to get together. The last book I'm going to talk about in my number one hate to love ship is probably super obvious. I never shut up about this book. It's Pride and Prejudice. It's Elizabeth Bennet and Darcy. What else can I say? They are like the originators of this trope. His pride and her prejudice keeps them apart even when they should be together, and it's just, that's literally what the book is about. Oh my god. I love this ship. This book is like 150 years old. I just love them so much. Their dynamic is great. Them slowly kind of realizing their own mistakes and then realizing what a good person the other one is just so great. I love it. It's so good. I didn't want to put this book on this list just because I've talked about it so many times, but I couldn't not stick it on this one. Like, they are literally the definition of a hate to love couple. And that is my rather passionate Top 5 Wednesday. Want to know what you think about this trope, if you like it, or if you kind of get annoyed by how long it takes, because sometimes it can be a real pain in the ass. I would love some more recommendations because it's just such a fun trope. And I actually haven't read that many. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!